Leanne Fairweather, and today I'm representing To Be Caribbean, a positively Caribbean endorsed program. We're here today with Mr. and Mrs. Wiggins, and we'll be presenting Enkore Fitness Pro Studio, where we establish a foundation for greatness. We'll be talking to Mr. and Mrs. Wiggins about the wonderful studio that they have set up here for athletes that need to reach their highest standards of greatness. Mrs. Wiggins, will you share a little bit more about the studio and why we're here today?
Sure. Well, here at Enkore, we decided to create an environment that's different and separate from a gym. We want it to be unique. We want it to be different. So at Enkore, when you come in, we cater to your goals. We listen to what you have to say and where you want to be at your point in your life. And we here at Enkore, we script a workout specifically for you.
Excellent. And Mr. Wiggins, tell us a little bit more about why you chose this particular location to be here in the Metro Atlanta area.
We chose Stone Mountain because before we opened up, I had already had an established clientele here. And so I just wanted to stop moving from gym to gym, sneaking in and out of gyms, training my clients to a more settled professional environment. And after seeing the way the other gyms conducted their personal training programs and me being a part of those programs, I knew we could offer something a whole lot better for the community. So I chose this location in Stone Mountain.
Excellent. Mrs. and Mr. Wiggins will be touching a little bit more on their particular trade here at the training program here at the Enkore Fitness Pro. Stay tuned for more from To Be Caribbean.
This was actually put on paper about 8 years ago before I even met my wife. Like when I was working at the other local business up here training, I sat down and I drew the exact same. What you see now, I drew that, and I still have the blueprint that I drew the whole thing. So it was kind of funny, and I had the name on the wall and everything the same way. So it's kind of funny that how things just come full circle. I believe in if you have a passion for what you're doing, you're not going to rest until you get it done. And then if you plant that seed, it's going to grow. You just got to just continue to just push and just love what you're doing. Enkore was created because just like the word encore with the C, so we put a K because the C was taken for that particular thing. So we use the K, and anytime you go to a entertainment venue or anything and you see an encore performance, you want to see the greatness of that person or people repeated again. And so that's the philosophy behind our athletes and our members here, is that we want to give them so much greatness that they're able to perform it over and over again, to have an encore performance. It's personal training. You have to have that. You know, it's not like you going into the gym, you be like, today I'm going to do 3 sets of 15, I want to go do 2 sets of 10 and go home. No, you got to push yourself. So we know sometimes when, even with life itself, when it gets challenging, we all need encouraging words. Even though we are being pushed for the right thing, you still feel like this is too much sometimes. And so we chose that because when people walk in, they see a nice smile, they greet it, handshake or a hug. They see the positive, inspirational words, and then they feel a different kind of way when they go back there. You know? But we still love on them. And one of the great things that we do is, as we train, we push you. So we're not that yell at you, drill sergeant type thing. No. We use laughter and sarcasm as a way to push through stuff.
Right.
And you know, if people are more receptive to that type of motivation than just hollering like we drill sergeants, you know.
Yeah.
So
We're training, they're training, but we have a smile on our face.
Awesome.
You know, and that's one of the things, the differences, like you said, between a drill sergeant and our environment. We're going to try to get you to that next level, to where you want to be, but we're not going to do this, do that. You know, we're not going to talk at you. We're going to talk with you, and we're going to work with you to get you to that next level. We are for the people. We love helping individuals, whether you're a super athlete,
right,
or whether you're looking to lose weight or just feel better about yourself. We're here to help you with whatever you would like to do.
Don't base your today on what you used to do yesterday, because you're not at that level anymore. You know, I'm a witness. I thought I can go out there and slam dunk some days, but my wife will tell you I come back with pulled muscles. I'm not where I was yesterday. so I say that be patient. Start with small goals first, and then just build off that one day at a time.
Mrs. Wiggins.
That's excellent that he said that, because at church today, two individuals approached me, and they actually saw a video on our website, and they said to me, "I can't do that. That is too much work." And I said, "That's a young athlete that's looking to play football. So unless you're looking to play football at your age, that's not for you." So what I tell people is that you have to know what your limit is. You have to know what you want to do, and we have to help you with that. So one of my tips, I would say, start slow. Same thing. It's a universal. Start slow, and start at home. Charity begins at home. You lay down on the bed, you do leg lifts. You're watching TV, you pick something up and you move your hands. These things, believe it or not, they help you. They help you. You walk around your subdivision, you walk a couple blocks.
Right.
You start eating healthier.
That's a hard
All
one.
you have to do is just start slow. You cut out the fried chicken, the barbecue, barbecue ribs. You cut some of these things out. You do it slowly. We're not saying, exactly, we're not saying go cold turkey. You cut down the amount in which your intake, and then you go from there. So these are my tips. Charity begins at home. You start from home, and then you bring it outside to the facilities or to the gyms, and don't try to do everything at once. Well, the one thing I would say, being part Caribbean and part American, I would say, and also being a black business and a new business, in a small business, I would say that, we could try to move into the West Indian community some more. We need to find a way to work with some of the other businesses, some of the other groups, the West Indian groups, and try to bring what we have and what we can offer to them. Because, with a lot of things that they do, we can incorporate what we do. We already partnered with one of the groups, Sesame Atlanta, over the Christmas break, and we did a toy drive, which was very successful. And this is something that we'd like to do more of, with some of the other groups, and some, work more with the community, try to give back. We even discussed working with special needs kids, and try to do some type of program, once a month, and here at the facility, free of charge.
Okay.
And just to get that exposure. And this is something that I would say for any other business, small businesses, black-owned businesses, is just to try to give back to the community. Try to where you came from, you give back, because there are other people looking at you and what you've done and would love to take a page from your book. And this is something that, I would advise and I would recommend. If you go to EncoreFitnessPros.com, that's our website, you would find everything you need to know about Enkore Fitness. The individuals that run Enkore Fitness, you'll see different activities, different levels, whether it's sports conditioning, small group, personal training, or boot camp. You'll find all the information you need. We actually have a Twitter page as well, Enkore Fitness, and we're also on Instagram. So hashtag @Enkore Fitness. So we're out there. You can find us. We're also located at 1999 Parker Court, Suite A, in Stone Mountain. Zip code 30087. Our phone number is 678-663-2304.
That was very professional. I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And we are establishing a foundation to greatness in 2016, Mr. and Mrs.
Yes, we are.
Wiggins.
Thank
you so
you.
much for your interview with To Be Caribbean, and you all have a great spring and an awesome summer.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.
All right.